What's up, Twisties? It's Twisted Pandora, and welcome everyone to the Egg Hunt 2022. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to get each and every single egg that is currently available inside this year's Egg Hunt. It's an unofficial one, so you won't get any items, but hey, it's a heck of a lot of fun, and this is the first world of many that will be coming in the future. So let's start off with the very first egg, and this one's super easy because as soon as you spawn in, you have to do a little tutorial. By going into this cave, it literally won't let you go out, and Chris, this guy, is going to talk to you about following the arrows to go and retrieve it, which features just a very basic obby. By the way, guys, you can double jump, which is really cool. It's honestly really well done for an unofficial event. The only thing we're missing, though, is some UGC items. That'd be super cool. You can slide by using shift, and you can also dive by jumping and then using shift, like this. Double jump, shift, and dive across. It'll basically teach you what to do in this little tutorial. Once you do that, you get across, and you get your egg collected. The first of many, the crystal egg. There's a total of 22 eggs inside this event currently. This one is the first one, and while this tutorial keeps going and Chris keeps talking, let's also talk about the 3 launcher eggs that are really easy to get as long as you're lucky enough to join specific types of people. Now, after that egg exploded, this guy comes out and says he's like a Time Lord extraordinaire, also a rabbit, by the way, named Hopper, and he's apparently freed from the ruins of the crystal caverns, and he's gonna go and wreak havoc throughout time itself. But I don't really care about that. What we're talking about earlier is the fact that you have to be lucky enough to join a developer to get the developer egg, join an influencer or star creator to get that egg, and then the third one isn't an admin because this is an unofficial event. It's actually called the player egg, and you have to basically join anyone who bought the egg launcher that's available in the store for 2,000 gems, then get those eggs from their launcher. Remember, it's not enough to join these guys. You actually have to get an egg that they launch, but most of the time when you find them in servers, they will be launching them like crazy. Once the cutscene's over, you'll be found at the spawn location. Keep in mind, guys, as well, I highly recommend going around and grabbing as many egg tokens, that's what these things are called, and gems that you can find, especially because the egg tokens will come in handy later. If you click over here or go to the shop, you will notice that you can buy specific items, and you will need 2 of these items later, the katana and any one of the mini gliders, and they're all around the map, so I'm going to be collecting them while I show you how to get each and every single one of the eggs. But also, while we're in the items shop, you will notice that I have the star creator launcher, so I'm going to go ahead and equip that. So if you end up joining me after this video, I'll be launching these eggs all the way around. Actually, I should probably grab one myself because I myself don't even have the egg. And there we go! The influencer star creator egg. Oh, and look at that. This guy Kuroku also has the player egg, which, like I said earlier, is only available by people buying and spending 2,000 gems. Look at this, guys. If we go to the items, going all the way down here, called the jungle launcher, it's 2,000 gems. So pretty much you're gonna probably spend around 200 to 500 Robux to get that many gems. But there's probably people all around that have already gotten them. So hop server to server, find some star creators, find some developers, and find some people crazy enough to spend Robux for that jungle launcher. Oh, by the way, this is what it looks like when you get yourself the developer egg. Pretty cool, eh? Now we got those eggs out of the way, let's talk about the eggs that spawn randomly throughout the map, starting with the basic egg, and this one pretty much spawns all over the spawn location. You just have to find it on top of rocks, on top of stumps, and as you can see here, it's actually on top of this arc right here. Here it is! The basic egg is now mine. It's super easy. There's also another one that's pretty much just as easy, except this one spawns throughout the entire map, and it's known as the Preggsent. But when you find it, ladies and gentlemen, you don't get the egg yourself. You have to have a friend or another player in the server grab that egg and give it to you, and when he does, you will get the egg, not him. The egg that I'm talking about looks like this. It's basically a present egg, so when you grab it, you cannot get this egg. You have to give it to someone, and they will get the egg. Hey, this is my friend. Maybe he wants the egg. So you give it to him, and boom! He gets a pop-up. And if you're curious what it looks like when you get the egg from someone else, here is what it looks like. The third egg that spawns randomly will spawn in dirt patches only, and you have to be quick to grab them. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, as soon as you get close to him, he disappears. So what you're going to want to do is get as close as possible before he disappears, which is up here. And then you're going to want to jump and dive towards him. So space, then shift towards him if you're on a computer. So watch this. Oh, almost got him, almost got him. Okay, you know what? I'm going to start from here. I'm going to jump dive. Boom! And once you do that, you get yourself the Whack Egg. That one can be a little tricky, so good luck. But now we're gonna move on to the fourth egg that spawns randomly, which is in a specific section known as the mushroom area. So go around the spawn and look for an area that spawns mushrooms. Oh, as you can see here, there's mushrooms, so this is where we're gonna have to go. Look at that, so many mushrooms there. And now all you gotta do is jump directly down there, and somewhere inside this mushroom patch, randomly will a mushroom egg spawn. Also, don't forget, guys, grab your egg tokens whenever you see them. Oh, and right there, that's the mushroom egg. That's what it looks like. Boom. It's as simple as that. Now, there is a fifth randomly spawning egg, but we're going to talk about that later because you need a glider for that, and it costs a lot of tokens. So if you're starting off like me, you don't have enough for them. It's 650 egg tokens, and we got to do a lot more grinding for that. So moving on, let's talk about the simple eggs, or the ones that you require a little bit of effort doing, by first starting off with the one at spawn and heading to a girl called Isabella, who is right by a little flower shrine like this. You go ahead and talk to her, and then she'll talk about some research and finding 3 butterflies. Click the green check mark. That means your mission will start. And now you have to find the 3 butterflies all scattered throughout spawn. So they're really close. One of them is inside the shop. Go ahead and grab that one right here. Oh, whoa, whoa. If I didn't jump against the wall. The next one will be kind of across from this path. Just follow the same way I'm going, guys, and you will get it. So we're going to go this way, down over here. And on top of 2 red flowers, there'll be a blue butterfly. Then we're going to move on around the backside because we're going to head to the other pathway. Over here will be your final butterfly that is on top of a dirt mound heading back to spawn. It's the green one. Here it is. And then once you collect all 3, the shrine will light up. Once the shrine lights up, a flower spawns, but you're not done yet because you have to go and talk to her friend over here by the jars, known as Savannah. And once you go talk to her, she will give you a jar, but for 100 tokens. So hopefully you guys have collected at least 100 of them. Click that check mark, you get yourself a jar. Then you got to go over here and harvest the flower by holding E on it, or I'm guessing on the phone, you click it. Once you do, you get yourself the Botan-egg-cal egg. That's a mouthful. I can't even say it. Let's move on to the next egg, which will take us through this path here. So, right of the shop, the first path, right by the butterfly shrine. We're gonna head under the arc. Don't head towards the bridge, but take a left because we're going to go down the stairs and get our first egg by the banana trees. Down here, you'll see a bunch of trees that have bananas on them. Shake any of them. There's one right here, and wait until an egg drops. Okay, there's nothing that dropped that time. Anything that drops this time? No, nothing's dropping. Oh, there it is, the egg. Oh, whoa, it went down here. Okay, now gotta go and grab it. Once you grab it, you gotta cut wires, and you only got 3 seconds, so hurry, do it. Boom, there you go. It's really easy, guys. Once you do that, you get yourself the banana bomb egg. Now that you got that egg, let's take a left and head over to the house that's half built, because on top of the second floor, there's a guy named Tom that you have to talk to right over here. And when you talk to him, he's going to give you a new mission, and that is to collect 6 planks that are scattered throughout the area and take each and every single one of them to replace the empty spots in this house. Once you do, you get yourself the builder egg, so we're going to have to find out where the planks are. So just follow me. The first one is right over here. Grab this plank. When you do, you walk really slow, and then you can place the plank on this little almost completely transparent area. Hold E, and there you go. There's the first one. Sometimes it glitches, though, and somehow gives you multiple planks. I don't really know how that works, but for right now, we're going to go ahead and grab this second set of plank, which is right over here, and bring it over to this invisible section and place it down. That's 2 out of the 6. So let's get another one, which is right by this flower. You see this big flower with like almost an orange egg? Right across from it, there is the third set of planks. Now heading back, we got to go to the second floor because there's no more invisible little areas on the first floor. Climb up this ladder, and first section's right here. There's no specific order that you have to put them back in, but follow me for the easiest way. Anyways, down here on this island surrounded by water is your 4th set of planks, and thankfully it's daytime because I hate the nighttime. Let's climb up this ladder to the 4th empty section, which is right here. Watch out about falling. It's a little annoying, but let's head over to behind the waterfall because that's where the 5th location is, and also head back to the house again, and we're gonna have to climb on the opposite side because it's much quicker this way. Here's the 5th area, and place it right there. And now time for the final plank pile, which is all the way across the little lake by a bunch of bamboo and trees. Grab that and head back over and place it on the final semi-invisible location. This one's probably the most annoying section because it's like right in the middle, Here it is. Boom. But once you're done that, go ahead and talk to Tom. Once you do, he spawns the reward that he promised you, which is your builder egg. Congratulations. Now it's time for the next egg. This one, because you're already here by the builder section, I want you to climb this waterfall. You see this thing? Just climb it. Climb all the way to the top. It's really easy because it's not a direct 90-degree angle, so you don't slide. Just spam that jump button, guys. Spam it, spam it, spam it, spam it till you get way at the top here. There's a guy selling you a net. I think he sells it for like 25 tokens. Look at that. Easy. You guys should have enough. Click that check mark, grab that net, and jump down over this way. We're going to have to use this net to catch the next egg, which is a fish of the deep, but it's not inside this lake location here with an island. You're gonna have to go to the left and do a little bit of walking to the next waterfall location. It's kind of like a smaller waterfall. Head over there, dive all the way down to the bottom because you will see a few eggs that are kind of lurking. If you don't have the net, you won't be able to catch them, but thankfully because we do, it should be all yours. Egg collected, egg of the deep. Head back to the big, huge waterfall and keep following the river because this river will lead you to another section where you have to fight a frog. The frog is right over here. It's like frog egg and another frog on top of it. You got to go talk to him and he's going to challenge you to a race. This race is pretty easy, at least on the computer. You have to use your WASD keys to move around and you have to do 3 total laps. Make sure to click that green go circle and let's get started on this race. As you can see, each lily pad to jump to will have one of the WASD keys, and you have to be faster than this little slow guy. Oh, no, I messed up. Oh, no, he's actually faster than I expected. No, I got this, guys. Look at this. I wonder what it's like on mobile devices because you don't have WASD keys. At least, I don't think so. So what could it be? I don't know. But anyways, let's do 1 lap here. We're currently in the lead, but we have to make sure that we win a total of 3 laps. And if you beat the frog at the end of the 3rd lap, then you will get yourself another cutscene with the frog being upset that you beat him. And with the egg spawning at a lily pad, go ahead and collect that one for your next egg, known as the frog egg. Once you got that egg, be sure to keep going the same direction that you were coming from and head across the lake with the lily pads because there's this massive house that you have to go to the top of with a beekeeper on the backside. To get there, climb up that ladder and go ahead and talk to her. Her name's Catherine and she'll give you another mission about these crazy wasps that are kind of getting annoying. Click that check mark and your mission will start. You have a bunch of honey and you can place it on the stump right down here. And once you do, the wasps that were by the beehive all go here, but you need to poke the hive with a stick, and that stick is found by the big tree over this way. Grab that branch and head back over, this time past the stump and to the little beehive, because when you do that, you can go ahead and poke it. Once you poked it, the egg drops and you get it. It's as simple as that. The wasp egg is now yours. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we can move on to what I consider the harder eggs. They're not really that hard. They just take a lot more time than the ones that we've done so far. So let's head over to the mushroom area we talked about before, because in here is a little farm section with a massive cow named Bubba. When you talk to him, he'll give you his own mission where he wants some yummy wheat. Now, if you recall correctly, when we first headed down the staircase, there was an area with wheat on it. That's where we gotta go. So to get there, it's pretty much across the entire map. So what you could do is reset, or you could just follow the path that I take all the way back, and it's gonna take a long time. So I'm gonna speed it up. Hey, would you look at that? I'm already there. The power of editing. Woo! Here it is, the wheats. You go ahead and grab it, and now we gotta take it all the way back to Bubba. So as you can see, this does take a lot of time to do. I wish there was a way to speed it up. Oh wait, there is. If you go into the shop and you have some Robux to spend, or you just have enough gems that you've collected along the way, you can actually give yourself a speed boost for a certain amount of time. Actually, 1 less gem away. Oh, come on. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna buy some gems for 200 Robux. And now I'm gonna speed up myself up for 45 minutes. That's gonna help out a lot because this video is gonna take way too long if I take this time. On second note, why don't we just get everything? Now, once you talk to Bubba and give him his wheat, he will be like, wait, this is gross. This is yucky meat. And now we gotta go get better wheat. To go there, you have to go to that section that showed right there. Now, you might be confused. Where is that section? Well, let me show you. Take a left from the farm, and there's gonna be a staircase that's filled with egg tokens if you haven't collected them already. This is the pathway that you're gonna have to take. Thankfully, because I've gotten some boosts, this will help me out a lot. So go up these stairs and don't go that way. You're gonna have to keep going this way because this little cave pathway is gonna lead you even farther up some more stairs. And when you finally get up these stairs, there's a guy over here that's looking at it. His name is Thorin. Go ahead and talk to him, and he's gonna be like, behold the runic passage that lies a beautiful treasure behind the door. And click that check mark, and your mission will start. All you gotta do is basically turn all these lights off by clicking on them. This puzzle is known as lights out, and the easiest way to do these puzzles is to go from bottom up, meaning try to get rid of all the lights at the bottom row first, and then the second row, and the third row, and so on and so forth. So first we're gonna go like that, then we're gonna go like that, and let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, so as you can see, we got rid of all the lights at the bottom row. Now we gotta get rid of the lights on this third row here. So we're gonna do that. Okay, simple as that. And then we got rid of the lights on the second row here. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do that. Once you're done, simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Takes no time at all when it's a 4x4 square. And now we're gonna head into the cave system, because here is where the mythical wheat is at. Now you got it. You can go ahead and jump right out of this waterfall area and head back to Bubba. Now once you're back at Bubba, you can give him the mythical wheat, and he'll be like, yummy, here's an egg. Go ahead and collect it, and the Bubba egg is yours. All right, once you reset and are back at spawn, go ahead and talk to a guy that's surrounded by a bunch of kids. He's kind of like a camp counselor, teacher, right by a tower. Here he is. His name is Mr. Brown. When you talk to him, he's going to need your help. Click that check mark, and now you're doing a new mission. What you're going to want to do is find the first kid that's lost, called Will, and he's by, you guessed it, Bubba. We're going to have to head over to Bubba, which, remember, guys, is by the mushrooms over here. So let's go down all the way, sliding. He's watching the cows. I know I skipped the dialogue, but if you read the dialogue, it does tell you where they are. So here's this guy, Will. Hey, I snuck out of class to see the funny cow. Well, you're going back to school. No, I just wanted to see the cow. Well, too bad. You're coming with me. You're coming with me, and we're gonna bring you back. Hey, Mr. Brown, here's your Will. And he says Johnny has gone missing as well, and he's by the area of fishing. And if you guys remember where I used the net to catch one of the eggs, that's where Johnny is at. So let's head over here, and it's by a smaller waterfall. You see this waterfall here? That's where Johnny's at. So actually, I'm gonna collect some of these guys, these little coins here. Why not? And then jump down over here, because way over in the distance, boom! Hey, what's up, Johnny? Just landed on your head. I like fishing. Much better than learning about old rocks and boring stuff. Well, you're going back to school. You can't do this to me. Well, too bad. We're going back to school. Okay, so we're gonna bring him back to good old Mr. Brown. When you do that, you have one more kid to talk about, and her name is Agnes. She likes spending time at the shop, which is really easy because the shop is right over here. So let's go ahead and grab this girl. Come on, come on. And Agnes, what are you doing in here? What are you looking at? You're going back to school. You won't get away with this. Well, too bad, because I will. I need that egg, okay? I need it, and you're the one that provides it to me. Go ahead and give this to Mr. Brown. Once you do that, he thanks you so much by giving you another egg, this one known as the Punk Egg. Woo! Now it's time for an egg called the Waffle Egg. This one is probably the hardest fetch quest egg inside this world. So what you're gonna want to do is collect 4 ingredients that are scattered throughout the map. You might have seen them along your journey already, especially with the first one being right by spawn. It's by this house here. It kind of glows like some special item. When you walk up to it, you collect an ingredient. As you may notice, you have 1 out of 4. So now we need 3 more to find, and I'm gonna lead you guys right to them. Now there are 2 waterfalls on this map, as you guys know, and I need to go to the big one, not this one right over here that's by the tower. You need to go to the big one where we got the net, which is over this way, as you can see. See that? Go by the waterfall. Underneath the waterfall is 1 more ingredient. I'm going to show you guys exactly where it is. It's right underneath it, and I'm going to slide and jump all the way to it. Come on. I think sliding is honestly the best way if you have the slide boost. Here it is. So this is the waterfall, and it is in this little abandoned, broken down, what used to be a house surrounded by 4 walls. Well, like 3.5 or 2.5. I'm not even really sure. But here's one of the ingredients, and now what you're going to want to do is head in a counterclockwise direction, meaning this way that I'm going, and head to the absolute highest points of the map, because the last 2 are at pretty much the tippy top. So let's get up here, and just all you have to do is spam jump, guys. It's really easy. I thought it would make it a lot harder, and there will only be specific ways to get up here, but it's pretty simple. Now, the next ingredient is by the tan tower. Be sure to stay on top of this area. See, there's an invisible wall up here. You can't go any farther, but just stay up here, guys, because I promise you, it'll make your life a lot easier. A lot of people use a glider to get up here, but I recommend just following the path that I take, because lo and behold, you might notice that once you get over here, there is a little ledge that sticks out, okay? Just get over here, and then you're gonna want to just jump, double jump, dive across, and there you get on top. If you end up falling, there's these vines that you can actually grab onto and then jump off here. Oh, Whoa, almost fell off. And there you go. Here is your third ingredient. Now, the next ingredient is all the way across the map. It's this house right over here. You can barely see it because it's blurred out with a Gaussian blur, but it's left to that mushroom there. So that's the place we're going to go to. If you have a glider, it's really easy to get there, but we don't. So what we're going to do is just walk around the edge of the map that you can see here, and we'll get there eventually. All right, collecting eggs along the way. We're almost there, guys. Oh my gosh, it takes forever to get over here without a glider. I can't wait to buy one. And good thing that's what we're going to do after getting this Waffle Egg. You see, this is the building that I was talking about from across the map, and right over here by a guy that's sitting down on top of a rock is your final fourth ingredient. Now that you got the fourth ingredient, we're gonna have to go somewhere else again. I know. This thing is a long one to get, but I promise you it's worth it because once you get it, you get a Waffle Egg, and everyone loves waffles. So we're gonna head over this way to the right. See this mushroom I was talking about earlier? That's where you're gonna have to head to. So keep along the tallest part of the whole build. Oh, there's an invisible wall there. That's an invisible wall. So we're gonna have to keep walking here. We might jump and dive. Oh, just made it. And anyways, going up here with the mushroom, there's a guy that's the name Chef. What's up, Mr. Chef? Once you're over here, he says, wow, you find my ingredients. He puts the ingredients together and he gives you a Waffle Egg. And there you go. Probably the hardest egg to find as of right now is now yours. Moving on, let's talk about the glider. Remember I mentioned that before, and there's a randomly spawning egg that you can only get with the glider. Let's go ahead into the shop and grab that glider. Now, by this point, guys, you should have enough eggs to buy a mini glider. They're all worth 650 tokens. Anyways, we're going to buy the normal one because that's what you guys will get. Don't forget to equip it. And now you have a glider. All right. On top of this tower, I actually saw one of those eggs that I'm talking about. You see, there it is. That's the egg I'm talking about. They randomly spawn in the sky, usually around the outskirts, because you're going to have to use your glider to grab that. So what we're going to do is do exactly that. Jump and then glide directly into this egg, and you get yourself the tropical bird egg. Now that you got this randomly spawning egg, we're going to talk about the other egg that you need the glider for, known as the fallen star egg. And this one, you're going to have to head to this black colored house. It's pretty much the tallest house in this entire map. You don't need a glider to get over there because you can climb and scale this mountain like I've been showing you guys how to do. So let's just go ahead and do that and just spam that jump button. And sooner or later, you will get up to the top of this black house. It's not too bad. Once you get up here, you can talk to Sophia. Once you do, she'll ask you if you mind helping her with an egg. And of course, it's a special egg that only spawns at night. You have to glide through a bunch of rings. I'll show you guys in a second. Click that check mark. Then you're going to want to go and inspect the mysterious egg. Let's go ahead and glide through the rings. And the rings should give you a speed boost as well. So let's go through the first one. And then the I don't think they do give a speed boost. I was lying. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Maybe give yourself a little bit of a running start because, if you don't, you might miss some of these rings. We have 5 rings down, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have about a minute to do so. It's really easy though, guys. Landing right there, you have collected all 10 rings, and an arrow will point you towards the moon shrine. Inspect that, and the runes are glowing like never before. Doing so will spawn you guys the egg. Go ahead and collect it, and the fallen star egg is now yours. That's it for the glider, but let's talk about the other thing I mentioned earlier that is available in the shop as well, which is the katana sword. Now let's go ahead and purchase the katana there and equip it. Let's move on to the first egg that you need a sword for, and that one is actually right by the moon shrine where there is a staircase. Head down it, and to the right there is a cave. Inside the cave there is a werewolf boss that has 5,000 health, and unfortunately it takes a long time to defeat solo. So guys, I highly recommend getting a group of friends or even players on the server and beating this little sucker up. He's a boss guy, so the good news about that is everyone participating in this boss battle will get themselves a Weregg. By the way, all guys, you can only defeat him at night, so if it's not night, you gotta wait till night appears. More good news, guys, if you're doing this solo or even with a group of friends and you're not able to defeat him in one single night, the damage that you guys have dealt with him will carry over to the next night. Now, you might have noticed at this time the types of moves that this werewolf uses. The first one is kind of like a head bash that he'll try to charge into you or any one of your friends, but there is some time before he does it. You can see where he's going to dive into because of this red rectangle that pops underneath him. The other move, which I'm waiting for, but he's definitely not doing anything. Hello, my guy. Oh, is a scream into the night where a bunch of these crystals will fall down from the sky. This one's honestly easier to dodge. Now, you might have noticed at the bottom, there's a sword power percentage. So if I spam the sword, I actually don't do as much damage as if I wait till it gets to 100, then do a slice. Every slice at 100% will give you 15 damage against the werewolf. Again, get some friends or players on the server because this is going to take forever. No, we're so close right now. We only have less than 1,000 out of the 5,000 health points. But unfortunately, like I said earlier, if daytime comes, sometimes he goes to sleep, and so you gotta wait till next nighttime and then defeat him. Another night has begun, and that means we can finally defeat this stinking werewolf. More people came, so that means this guy will be done really quick, and once you defeat the werewolf, everyone gets themselves a werewolf egg. Now, I actually already got it, so it didn't show up, but I promise you guys, if this is your first time, it will show up on your screen, and with that, the werewolf egg is now ours. Now it's time for the final egg, which is only available in the Gladiator Arena. To get there, you guys are going to want to head back up to spawn. Once you're back at spawn, head to the right of the camp counselor and down this massive staircase way in the distance. You might notice some leaderboards over here. That is where this gladiator camp is at. And inside this gladiator cave, that's where you get the final egg by battling 5 opponents inside this arena right here. It can't be outside because you won't do damage outside. You have to be inside this wooden arena here. But before you do that, you have to talk to Gwen and get a mission, accept it with the green check mark, and that's when the mission begins. I've already defeated 2 opponents here, so now I just need to defeat 3 more. Oh gosh, this stir-fried noodles, man, is getting me good. I'm really low. Okay, there we go. Last one. No, there we go. Okay, that is 3 opponents defeated. Oh gosh, and now there's even more people. Now there's gonna be a lot of backstabbing and teaming. There, oh, wait, no, someone else got him. Wait, what? Wait, I got it. Oh! There we go! I thought someone else got him, but apparently I did, and I have unlocked the Gladiator Egg! So like I said, guys, you need to defeat 5 people inside that arena. Sometimes it glitches and it can be after 4, because I swear I only defeated 4. I don't really know, but I'm gonna have some more fun inside the Gladiator Arena. But wait, we forgot the final egg. The Faberge Egg wasn't released when I was recording all this, so I decided to plop on in here and show you guys how to get this egg. It came out recently, and the way to do it is, well, you have to get all the other eggs. As you guys can see here, checking your egg decks, you have everything else in your inventory already. You're just missing this one here, which means you need the Faberge Egg. How do you get that? Well, you go to the spawn and go to this door that's open. Mysterious door. Interact with it. Talk to Chris, and he says, welcome to the Tree of Life. Wow, did you find all the eggs? Yes, I sure did. And we're about to figure out what this device does after putting all the eggs inside of it. I'm not sure if you do need the developer, the player, or the Star Creator egg, but at least all of the ones other than that, and it makes the Faberge Egg. Let's go. I've proven to be a worthy adventurer. Let's grab it. Yes! There we go! The Jungle Faberge Egg is now ours, and with that, we have all 22 eggs in the egg decks, meaning this has been an adventure success! I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys did as well. If you did, be sure to drop that like down below, subscribe if you're new, and if it helped you out, don't forget to use star code TWISTED with 2 eyes whenever you're buying Robux or Premium to help support the channel. I'll catch you guys later in another egg hunt series, because this is not over, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, Part 2, or World 2, I would say, is coming sometime in April, so stay tuned for that. But for right now, this is Twisted Pandora signing off of the Egg Hunt 2022, and as always, don't forget to stay snazzy!